It's December 3rd, 2019, and today's cheese is an aged cheddar. You better believe I'm pairing this with a pepper cracker. That's a good cheddar. There's something about cheddar and pepper, especially like a white cheddar, that go deliciously together. Crackers take a while to chew. I should not have done that while recording. I'm gonna take a sip too. That would be Diet Mountain Dew. And yes, my little pint glass does have a kilt because, you know, it's me. If you haven't figured out by now, I could be a little odd. It's daylight, so if I lean forward, you're going to see some sunlight on my face. I think it's finally moving. So let's talk about last night's rehearsal a bit. We went through the entire show because we opened on Friday. There are some blocking issues, but that's okay. It's the last week. We kind of expect those. Tonight we'll be in the space with our costumes, so that'll be a lot cooler. In fact, let me get my helmet now. If you haven't watched my making of the costume for this, I'd suggest go check those out. There's a couple of them. Maybe I'll throw a link down in the description. So what else is going on? I was going to talk today about negativity. And how I realized over the last several years that the way I connect with people a lot of times is through kind of negative comments. Obviously humor is a big part of my life, but humor can be a very negative thing. And so, and a lot of people do this, I think. I notice it a lot myself, and I notice it especially when I have friends who don't connect that way. They connect with positivity. So I might say something along the lines of, you know, wow, it's cold out here. I don't like that. Oh, no, I would never say that. Let me try something else. Wow, it's hot out here. I don't like that. Or, you know, someone will say something about cold, and then I become positive. I love the snow, but it's still negative because I'm, like, disagreeing with them. So there's not really a lot of point to this. It's something I know about myself, and I sometimes see it in people, and I try not to do that, do it all the time. I try to, like, connect with people in a more positive manner, but it's definitely what I fall back on. When I'm doing any kind of video, especially, you know, one of the Minecraft videos, or I guess any one that I do, I try to keep to the positive side. It is more in keeping with who I feel I am as a person, even though I think it is easier for me to connect with that negativity. So it's neither here nor there, just something I notice about myself. Maybe you notice it in yourself and you had some success changing it. Or you've stared into the skid and you just go straight negative. That works for some people too. If you can do it in such a way where people don't want to avoid you, and I guess if they want to avoid you, then there's not a lot of people you can connect with. That helmet gets heavy. I have no clear spot on my desk. So that's pretty much it for today's update. Good aged cheddar. Nice pepper cracker, although this brand isn't the best. It's a great value from Walmart. If you have an Aldi in your area, I go to that, or a Trader Joe's. And then I would look into the history of Aldi and Trader Joe's and how, you know, Aldi is a German company with their brothers, and they split in the North and South because one wanted to sell cigarettes, the other one didn't. But in the U.S., you can't have two companies with the same name, so instead of Aldi North and Aldi South, we have Aldi with Trader Joe's, which is why they have a lot of the same source. Like, their foods and materials come from the same places. The point of the story is, get your crackers from Aldi. They're really good. And definitely get the cheese if you can. If you can't find a cheese advent calendar, if you don't want to spend a bunch of money for little itty-bitty cheeses, although this one's pretty big, just get the regular cheese. It's really good, too. Find a good cheesemonger. That's my advice to everyone. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.